And it says we're live here. It's Crypto Hulk standing up. My back was killing me for sitting down for 26 minutes. We're going to have a great show. We had a great open show, and I got some more news for y'all. Let me give a disclaimer. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Everything I say on the show is fake. It's a lie. Don't believe it. I'm not a financial advisor. So there you go. I'm not a lawyer and none of that stuff. And we're going to get into some news. There you go. Let me see who's here. Eric Spencer, G-Spot. Invest in yourself. Blockchain 663. Underpass. Hunar is here. Hi, Hulk. How is your back? Hunar, it's effed up real bad. I could barely sleep. There's constant pain. I could barely move. This morning I went to the pharmacy and picked up some kind of oxycodone, acetaminophen. And if I didn't do that, it would not be good. So yeah, it's just, I'm going to make shows and try to kill time. Hopefully tomorrow, the next day, the thing starts calming down, but it's pretty fucked up. So yeah, let's see, we got Nick Mike. Inca Cola. What is the name of the tequila? Oh, damn, my fucking back. Peter Pan. Some fine whiskey will make the pain go away. Oh, my God. I got some Woodford Reserve here. I might take some of that after my show tonight. But I didn't really have any yesterday at all. Because I was taking ibuprofen, and you'll fuck your liver up. So it's just, yeah, I'll get through this thing, whatever. Fuck it. How long have you been lifting, Hulk? Since 1985. I was 15 years old. It was summer vacation. After my freshman year in high school, I had nothing to do, so I started lifting weights and started getting bigger a lot, real quick. I was about 150 pounds. I think when I graduated my freshman year, 150, and then I was 220 or 230 when I graduated high school. So I grew real fucking fast. I think I was able to deadlift 265, bench press 275, squat 350 or something. And I didn't really write down the weights of those things. But anyhow, get a body pillow. DMSO, I know about that. I'm fine, whatever, fuck it. Hopefully, what is today, Wednesday or something? By Friday, or I just expect to be kind of fucked up for probably the next week. And then I still can't lift for another week, and I don't want this shit to come back. So I'll be making shows like this during the day. Not every day, but for probably the next couple weeks. So some of you guys in England and shit will like it. And I'm still going to make my show today at 7 p.m., which is almost 5 hours from now, same time. I'll just try to slip in some early shows for my European people. Southern England, see? Jonathan Vaughn Evans. Hi from Southern England. It says, it will pass, mate. Hour at a time, yeah. A Thailand massage and sunshine is going to get me into fucking trouble. So that's going to make my back hurt worse. Because I'll be doing shit that I'm not supposed to be doing. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's get into some news. And there's some good stuff. New bank. I'm going to get into this it's a little clickbaity news, maybe not. Now, okay, this shit just irritates me. So you got Warren Buffett, this dumb asshole, for so many years, has been saying, oh, crypto's bad, it's rat poison. What a fucking cocksucker. Little baby cocksucker. This fool's been lying to people. See, on my show, I just tell you how I think and feel. I don't know everything, okay? I try to let you see the trends that I see. I've worked with criminals most of my career. That's why I fit so good into crypto, not because I have technical analysis knowledge or I don't. What it is I know criminals very well. And this crypto space is full of them. I just got done doing an article, JP Morgan and shit. Oh, yeah. The whole crypto space is full of criminals. I don't need to know coding. I don't need to know programming or nothing to get rich. I need to know what the criminals are doing and kind of follow them. And the criminals are our elected politicians and the bankers and all the investment people in the Wall Street. These people are all fucking criminals. So what I decided to do is watch what they're doing and try to do what they're doing as legal as I can. Okay. Then I decided to make a show on it so I can help poor people, or if you're rich, great. Rich people can get really fucking rich. But my goal is to help poor people get super crazy rich by me watching what the fucking rich criminals are doing and trying to teach you to be aware of what they're doing. Isn't that something else? Like, this is like really fucking, this is sad that I have to do this, but I just watch what the criminals do and literally just tell you, but how to do it in a legal way. Like, fucked up, but it's true. Here's the title of this article: Brazil's New Bank. That's NUBANK. Now, Warren Buffett, here we go again. Warren Buffett, the liar, has been lying to us probably for 10 years about crypto. And about a year or two ago, you know what Warren Buffett did? He bought a crypto bank in Brazil. Oh, yes. It's interesting why he doesn't do it in America. I just really don't know why America is doing all this dummy shit. See, it's all criminal. There's something criminal going on. See, the way I could catch criminals really easy is I would think of what's logical. What's the logical behavior in a situation? In this, when I worked in detention, I would see what would be the logical behavior of all the guys on this housing unit. Sometimes I worked with up to 300 inmates by myself. I would be like, what's the logical behavior and why are those group of inmates acting different? Then I would be like, oh, something fucked up's going on over there. See, I would know how to find all this stuff. So you got Warren Buffett, who doesn't open up a bank, a crypto bank, one that he says is rat poison. He was been saying, all these criminal people. See, it's like he's talking hella shit about cryptocurrency, but yet he goes to Brazil to open a crypto fucking bank. Does this make any sense? No, it's not logical. So therefore, something criminal is going on. Oh, yes, there's something going on. So what Warren Buffett does is he introduces his own crypto. But Warren, I thought it was rat poison, right? Well, it is Crypto Hulk unless I'm doing it myself. Oh, okay. See what I'm saying, you guys? You're on this show. I have no technical crypto knowledge. I don't need it. What I do is find out what these rich fucking criminals are doing, and I just simply tell you. And then we do things the legal way to be rich. That's the fucking secret sauce of my show. Brazilian digital bank. The name of it is Nubank, NUBANK, announced a new loyalty token. Wow, loyalty. Well, we know Warren Buffett has no loyalty to us, so that only makes sense. Nubank launched its crypto trading services in May. Oh, so probably a few months ago, Warren Buffett started selling rat poison. I guess it's okay to do that from Brazil, isn't it, Warren? Nubank, the leading Brazilian digital bank. Well, isn't that something? Warren Buffett goes to Brazil, opens up the leading digital bank after all these years of saying how bad crypto was to scare us out of it. Thank you, Warren, for trying to fuck us over. The bank plans to release Warren Buffett's new crypto token, and it's called Nucoin. That's NUCOIN. That would be something, if you're an investor type person, you might want to buy. Let me tell you also, it's built on Polygon. So if I got some rich cats out there, I know some of you guys are hiding in the shadows, the rich cats watching my show. You might want to dump some into Polygon, because if Warren Buffett's attached to Polygon, it's going up. So here's the deal. If you're not rich, but if you're poor and stuff, and if you want to try to make a quick buck, don't get out of this dog coin shit or whatever, right? Don't go with Elon showing hand signals and talking all the crazy shit. I would probably get Polygon right now, because new coin will be based on the Polygon ledger, okay? So I'm not going to do it. I'm not telling you to do it. But if I were a investor, I would do something like that. It's probably, right now, it's early. Not a lot of people know. I've never seen this on any other crypto show yet. So if you do that shit like right now before word spreads throughout the whole internet world, you get Polygon right now, because in about 3-4 months, Warren Buffett's new coin's going to come out, and it's going to be based on Polygon. So there's your little crypto tip for today. And I don't like promoting shit, but this one's clearly, it'll pump, and then I would fucking dump it once it's pumped. That's what I would do. But I'm not a trader. I think I'll leave it at that. And yeah, I'm going to click out of that article. Check some comments here. Scott Fisher, member for 3 months. Cold wallet in my safe. HBAR, XDC, XLM, XRP, VeChain, Algo. Okay, who's first? I like all of those. I would do all of those personally. Let me check some comments here. This channel is criminal free. No comment. Oh, we got A4 Australia. Thanks for your donation to the channel. Lots of prayers for you from Australia. Appreciate that. It helps. You know, just anything positive when you're in fucking pain. Like, it don't matter. My mom called me. Oh, hi, Mom. Like, it's like, God. Any other day, be like, oh, shit. This call, is going to last like an hour. But when you're in pain, it's like, hey, how you doing? And then you want to talk to them longer, and they're like, well, I got to go. Like, no, don't hang up. What are your thoughts on Shiba Inu? Dump it? Has Newcoin had an ICO yet? No, Hugo. So that's why I mentioned you can kind of get in a way on it by getting Polygon. It's going to run on Polygon. Now, there's ways of using, there's ways of getting into Brazil's market to buy that using a VPN, like a virtual private network. But I'm not going to advise you on that. But some people that want to buy Newcoin will use a VPN. Now, don't do this, because I'm showing you what not to do, because some of you might accidentally do it. I just want to make sure you do everything legal. But don't use a VPN to say that you're from Brazil so you can buy Newcoin, okay? That would be illegal. Crypto Hulk does not give illegal advice on his show, and make that very clear. All right. Disclaimer. I kind of gave a disclaimer earlier. Does your mom watch your show? No, heavens, no. She would not. It would not happen. It would not, yeah. Okay, that's, let me go to the next articulo. What do we got here? Oh, Bank of England policy. Okay. Where are we at? Bank of England. England. So for those people that are English, this one's for you. Bank of England policy. Committee member says DeFi is not decentralized. Okay, check it out. So, look, the giants are here in the crypto space. I warned you about a couple years back, year and a half ago. I said the giants are coming. And then about 6 months ago, I'm like, I think the giants are just about here. And then, I don't know, 4 months ago, I said the giants are definitely here. Now I'm telling you, the giants are taking over. Okay. They made it. They're wrecking everybody's houses. They're building their house on top of your and my house. Okay. They're trying to run shit. Part of that is DeFi. So besides them stealing our crypto as best they can, which they're not taking any of Crypto Hulk or my members' crypto, they're taking everybody else's from these other fucking channels that have you invested into yield farming and DeFi and NFTs, and you will be fucking destroyed. None of my members will, because we don't do a fucking thing with our crypto. We lock it up. That's what we do because we're smart on Crypto Hulk channel. And what's happening now is the banks are here and banks lend, don't they? One of the ways banks make money is by lending. Well, that's DeFi. And the banks have found out, the giants have found out, oh, wow, these poor people are making money lending in DeFi. We're going to have to take it over. So right now, the government's starting to crack down pretty much on everything. Crypto exchanges, DeFi, everything's all bad, risk. They've got to protect us. So they're going to take away all of our crypto and then sell it back to us at 1,000 times the cost. I've only been telling you this for about 2.5 years now. Not a big deal, right? So in England, they say DeFi is bad and it's not decentralized. So we're supposed to be scared and get out of DeFi and all this shit. I'm just telling you, right? Okay, because they said so. Oh, yeah, God. They got to protect us because we're too fucking stupid to protect ourselves, right? So I got notes on this article. Says here, concentrations of power in proof of work and proof of stake and other flaws in governance of crypto and DeFi have contributed to all too familiar issues. Okay, so what we got going on here is this. In proof of work and proof of stake, you have high concentrations of power in very few people, okay? So you'll have a mining pool in Kazakhstan that's controlling 15% of Bitcoin mining, and then another one that controls 15%. So, you get like 4 companies and they can control like 80% of Bitcoin, right? And then the same thing with proof of stake. Ethereum 2.0 is a fucking joke. You've got a few people that control all of Ethereum, okay? So it's not any better. It's probably worse than it was, all right? That's what this lady in England is saying. Let's see if I can find a name so I don't call her a lady, because I'm sure she ain't no lady. What's her fucking name? Well, it's not important, actually. Yeah, she is not important to me. So what happens is they said there's flaws in the governance of crypto and DeFi, and they have contributed to problems like business failures, Terra, Luna, and all these crypto exchanges going bankrupt, the owners of crypto funds running off with billions and stuff. She's right. There's illegal activity. You got JP Morgan just hired the Ponzi felony schemer guy, right? There's financial loss for us investors. There's just this year alone, you guys, there's record high levels of theft and all these, all the YouTubers you listen to that try to have you put your money in moolah and put your money in this and that. These fucking stupid dummies, they provide garbage shows for you. So they have to try to create excitement. So you invest in some dumb shit and then you get wrecked. Okay, that's how it works. Not on this channel, though. So that's exactly what this lady's saying. She's saying the DeFi is bad because you've got like 5 people running all of Bitcoin and probably 5 people controlling Ethereum. So that's a monopoly and it's totally illegal. Okay, that's why there's all these thefts going on. That's why I've said for 2.5 years, don't stake or do a fucking thing at all, okay? And all the other YouTubers, are selling courses and promoting dumb shit and scams and gold cards and stuff. Here's what the lady says. The 50 largest proof of stake platforms. So think of, I don't know of all the crypto that's proof of stake, but there's like 50, at least 50 of them that are proof of stake, right? She says the largest 50 of those proof of stake platforms, there's 10 validators that own 50 to 100% of those each. So think about this. Think of 50 different staking platforms. One of them's Ethereum and there's others, okay? Of the top 50, you've got 10 people that own half to all of each platform. That's not good, okay? In proof of work blockchains, she says, the larger miners can take advantage of making decisions on how to execute transactions or manipulate the market in what is known as maximal extractable value. So what we have in proof of work are mining pools that purposely manipulate things to charge the most fees. Okay, that's called manipulation. Here's why I've never touched Polkadot or MakerDAO, DAO. Like these other YouTubers are telling you about Polkadot, and here's why, because these other YouTubers are fucking stupid. Here's why. Polkadot and MakerDAO have emergency powers for their leadership to unilaterally change transactions. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk, for real? Yeah, for real. Regulated firms like banks. So here's the problem. You got all this dumb shit going on, right? And all this crypto, and you got these scammy YouTube content creators always recommending you getting into this dumb shit or that, okay? At the same time, you've got regulated banks and investment houses, and they're increasingly applying for blockchain licenses. And what they want to do is regulate the market. So Polkadot and MakerDAO and all these Terra Luna and all this dumb shit. See, traditional banks that follow regulations, now they manipulate, but let's go with my story. Traditional banks that are regulated by the FDIC and the SEC and all this stuff, CFTC, they got to follow rules. And they're looking over at crypto and no one's following rules. So they're looking at themselves, you know what? We're going to take over crypto, regulate that shit, and put those bastards out of business. And then all the banks will control this. It'll be all regulated and fair. These banks, listen, this lady is telling us right here, the banks are moving in. They're going to do things all legitimately, and crypto will be taken away from us, and the banks will control that shit, okay? It says the banks will capture the DeFi market if the current players keep cheating. That's what she's saying, okay? So there you have that. Let me check your guys' comments. That was a pretty solid article right there. We got Marjut. Hello, Marjut. She's been on for a while. Thanks for your donation to the channel. I appreciate that. Finally got in an early show so Marjut can watch. I don't know if she can really. I don't know if Marjut's been catching too many of my late shows. If I do an earlier one, then that person can get in. Okay. See what we got. Hulk is not giving crypto advice. Scott Fisher, I'm happy with that bunch. Loving the shows. Thank you for the advice and information. Keep them out. Lock it up, Faraday. I'm not sure what a Faraday bag is. Scott, need to figure that shit out. Go on Amazon, look up Mission Darkness Faraday bag and get you one. Put your hardware wallet in that shit, all right? We are running out of time, says Aussie Mate. I bet with the goat. Where's the famous crypto couch? I got to sit on like a bar stool. I can't. It's just a long story. My back's fucked up. Bitcoin is full. Nick Mike, the university I work at teaches that Bitcoin is fully decentralized. Not completely true, is as it's 51% of miners could take it over. Bitcoin's such a, I don't want to get into that, but Bitcoin's a joke. XRP is fully decentralized, yet people think it is centralized. So again, the XRP Ledger, everybody, check this out. The XRP Ledger, where all their transactions are recorded on, was given to the World Wide Web Consortium in 2012. Ripple gave the World Wide Web, the same people that control the internet, which is the world, Ripple gave the world the ledger. So that's doesn't sound like centralization to me. The next thing is the crypto XRP is locked up in escrow. Ripple receives $1 billion per month to do what they want with it. We've had court cases before. This is not the first one. Ripple has already proven in a court case. Go back and watch my show around April, May of this year. I've already shown you the 2015 Ripple settlement with FinCEN and the Department of Justice. This is old news. Ripple has already demonstrated a proper fiduciary relationship with the XRP. Ripple has already shown the courts that they buy and sell XRP to give it to their partners for proper care of it. Then they put it back in to the escrow. This is already documented in court. I've already gone over it. You can go back and watch my shows. The next thing is there's no mining with XRP and Ripple, whatever it is. They have validators. There's about 350 of them all around the world. And guess what? The SEC validates transactions on the XRP ledger. So does MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So does Stanford. I can go on and on. So do all the different banks around the world. They're all validators. They validate transactions. 85% of the validators has nothing to do with Ripple, has nothing to do with Ripple, the company. 85% of these independent validators decide whether a transaction goes through, not a mining pool. Out of 350 validators, 85% from all around the world have to validate it. Okay, the people that say XRP is centralized are fucking retarded, okay? I've already kind of said enough on this. It's pretty clear it's not centralized. RippleNet is centralized. I'm not going to get into that. Ripple is a great custodian of XRP, and they have 6 of the 100. There's like 300 something now, man. So, okay, where are we at? 28 minutes. I think we're good. Yeah, what's the best wallet to put XDC on? I haven't bought XDC. You guys would probably know more than me. I haven't bought crypto for 2.5 years. All right. Any last questions? A Decent wallet. That's right. I remember you guys saying that. Decent. Nayar 19. And all right. That'll be it for this afternoon show. I'm gonna have another one coming up in 4 hours, roughly 4 hours. I'm gonna have another show. So I'm gonna try to get my back fixed. And Fox Body Blue, just feel better. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got a traction machine, so I'm gonna go kind of like hang. I'm gonna carefully just like let my body hang and pull, and that helps my back. And I'll probably pop one oxycodone right now. It's starting to get a little better, but I'll see you guys with some good news and of course my views. Adios.